Hey guys, this is me, Rashufruitz guys, and now today we will be using the cross Treacher anglers, as I say now call it, guys, because now you guys already know that before it was called the cross Treacher handwriting. I mean, but first of all, how is it even handwriting if it's just a writing skill, if it's just like a writing technique? Because I mean, there's nothing about it that's to involve handwriting. I mean, yes, you may write differently since you're like writing with like either two or three pens, sharpies, pencils, or pens. But it has nothing to like realistically do with your handwriting exactly, guys. But now today we will be now, as I have now called it, guys, officially the cross stretcher anglers. Now it is the same thing as before, guys. Of like when you hold like either two pens, sharpies, markers, or pencils. But now I have also added one new feature, guys. That you can is that now you can now additionally hold one more sharpie, pencil, pen, or marker, guys. All right, guys. But that's a new feature of part of the cross stretcher anglers, guys. But now we will also be like writing down of of what is the Unusaine, guys. All right. So now let's get the cross stretcher angler set it up, guys. Now let me also just put my sunglasses up so I can see properly, because these things absorb a lot of light into the glasses, and then no, this is what they call it, sunglasses, not night glasses. All right. So first, guys, I will now be using the original feature of the cross stretcher anglers, guys. All right. So now we are now going to be writing, guys. First off, let me write my name down. In case I'm blocking, guys, I'll put it over here. And there also is too much light, so I'm pretty sure you guys can barely even see any of that. All right, give me a second, because I was trying to put it closer, guys. All right. So let's put it closer, but softly so nothing doesn't fall off the tripod. All right, but I have to put on the side that where am I gonna write at? Yeah, because these markers, I don't know what happened to them, guys, but these markers just like dried out or something like that. All right, what are my markers for? All right, so like I was writing before, guys, about today I'll be writing about what is the Unusaine, because I'm pretty sure many of you guys still don't even halfway even know of what the Unusaine is, and that is reasonable. But I will now teach you guys today what it is. All right, also excuse me for that squeak sound, because I know that those things can get annoying. All right. You know what, let me just use like another one, like green and black, because those are one of the best colors I have that is not drying out. I mean, black isn't the best, but oh, it's green. Oh, so I haven't lost my green. All right. So let's now write what is the Unusaine? Quotation mark. That's what it's even called. All right. All right. So what is the Unusaine? First number step, guys. We're gonna be acknowledging what the Unusaine is. So number one, a empowerment. That makes someone act a certain way for certain reasons. That makes a person act a certain way or behave like. Okay, number two is gonna be written right like underneath this. So number two is going to be a neutral and hostile empowerment. So a neutral and hostile empowerment. All right, guys, but that is the first basic lessons of the Unusaine, guys. So as I will now erase that, guys, of like what the Unusaine is can be assignedly called. But now let me just start erasing all this stuff as well. All right, is anywhere here metal so I can just stick it on somewhere? Nothing on here is metal, so it's made of some type of plastic then. Okay. Or like iron or something like that. I don't know. Just not metal, so it doesn't attract to it. All right, but like I was doing before. I mean, saying before. So maybe just erase this out. Spray everything. So let's spray this off. All right. Now let's erase this out. Also, guys, do you guys also think that writing with just like writing with like one pencil, pen, Sharpie, or marker is boring, guys? This is why I have invented this new way of writing, guys, because because it is getting too typical to just like write with like one Sharpie, pencil, marker, or pen, guys. So let's just style some things up a bit. Also, because advantages of using more than one pencil, Sharpie, marker, or pen is that you can have more color options than just being strict with like one color. Because to me, one color is too boring for me. So I love this way of writing because you can also like switch out through your colors draw when you're writing, either on paper, board, or like something else. But it is a very cool way of writing. And if you guys want me to like teach you guys of how to use this, and then you can just like tell me either do PlayStation Live or do comments. And that can also be on the PlayStation Live as well. Like you can also like comment on the PS4 Live, like when I go live or something like that. But yeah, guys. All right. So now the next thing is the Expodo, the unidentified language that just like when my brain just like started like magically forming out words that I couldn't have comprehend. Just gibberish like words that the typical person could not understand, that only I understand. It's like a language that I wasn't even capable of even understanding it. But somehow my brain managed to kilotries out those words to listenings. And so I have a set kilotries order to listenings. But I don't know how my brain did it, but my brain did it. So I don't know if my brain has problems. I doubt that. If it's any problem, then I think it's something that's exceptional. But I don't know. So I'm just gonna like write down now. What is the Expodo? Question mark. I meant to say not quotation before. I meant to say question mark. A language kilotries. I will also be writing some of this inside the Expodo as well. The language kilotries. That was by Rashufruitz, and how it was made is unidentified, and how it was made remains unidentified. So the way of how the Expodo was made, guys, is exceptionally complicating because even the creator of the language doesn't even know himself of how his own language was even made, because he's like, did this thing happen inside of his brain that is a very great chance that it is also a permanent encoding effect on his brain of how he forms these words out in these orders. But even he doesn't know how what he calls the sorted out ordered language up until today, called the Expodos. He doesn't even know of how it was of how it happened, of how the words inside his brain formed out the way of how it did. He doesn't even know how that even happened. But he says his brain may have special verbal abilities. Abilities. Than the typical person does. Alright guys, but yeah. And then up here is going to be written the Expodolic people is at incredibly low number. And is pretty much extinct. But the world thinks it's non-existence. Well, first of all, they can't think something that doesn't exist. It wouldn't even be in mind. But the world doesn't even know it exists. It even exists. But yeah, guys, so then right here, I'm just gonna write Expodosus. But you guys can see that writing this way is actually insanely cool, because I mean, you can switch to you can switch throughout many colors. And now this last one, I will be writing with 3 markers, and this will be the last one, guys. All right. But it was also nice seeing you guys today. Well, tonight. Yeah. Yeah, but that was that. So it didn't. Obviously, you guys can't read any of that because of how I apparently sort out things in my brain. But that's why I always read things out loud for you guys. So you guys already know what I put down. You guys already know of like what I crossfully wrote in that board. But yeah, guys. All right, so now let's spray it out. Alright. It's all about the way of how you hold things. Alright. But as you guys start watching my videos more and more about the Unusaine stuff, you guys will start to understand more and more and more about what the Unusaine is. Even though, of course, it would take maybe a few years to fully understand it, a few months, weeks, but definitely it will certainly take time. That's for sure. It will definitely take time for you guys to start understanding the Unusaine, or its real name, the Unusaine Alakers. But Rashufruitz and also the Personalers, or like the Unusaine people, they do not like to call Unusaine Alakers because that is a huge trigger for the hostility of the Unusaine, or for the Unusaine, just so you two can catch of how you pronounce that word correctly, or at least spell it out correctly. Yeah, and like at least inside the way of how we do it. But yeah, guys. All right. So now, this one is going to be a bit more difficult because using 3 markers in one hand is not easy, and it never will be easy. But with practice, it will used to get a tiny bit more persistence, and over time, it should get better for you. All right, I'm trying to get all the best markers I can, so it's gonna get even harder for me. All right, I'll use red. All right, let's take this out now. And I put this one underneath my ring finger, on top of my pinky. That already sounds like it's difficult, I know. But now we're going to write the three utensil writing cross-stretcher anglers. So I will use the third marker, the one that's on top of my pinky. So three. I don't think I erased this board good enough. All right, this will be better at least. And then when you guys also start like writing with like the other 2 markers, then you guys can like just put the third marker underneath your both your ring finger and also your pinky finger, guys. But yeah, so because when you guys write, this will get in the way. So if you guys want it in the way, obviously, then just put it down with your ring and pinky finger. That's the strategy of how I made it, guys. But yeah, so I actually want to write with it once again. 3 marker cross. Treacher anglers. Techinque. And also, guys, when you guys write at first, this will put some pressure on your pinky finger as well, guys. So you guys need to like figure out how not to like use it so hard as well, because you can like put it underneath your pinky and then write that way. If it's better for you guys, which I think it is, preferably, that's a very hard word to say for a stutterer, but you gotta try out things. Alright, but yeah, guys, so now, I want it to be down here now, down right with these 2 markers. So, see, you have to make it short way so it doesn't round right either way around as well. Alright, so, the cross Treacher anglers. 3 marker utensil Techinque. That one uses 3rd marker. So then Techinque. Alright, now I use these 2 to trace. Alright, so I'll trace underneath each other. Then let me put this down so it can get out the way, and then sort it out so it doesn't still right. It is when you use 3 writing utensils in one hand. Utensils. I'm going to get right with the 3rd one. Inside of one hand. But guys, but that's how it works, guys. And then yeah, so I'm just gonna write right here, 3 marker cross Treacher anglers. Yeah, guys, so I'm just gonna write Expodos and Unusaine. So that's Unusaine. Alright. Now with all 3 markers, this one facing this way, I can put that between that one, grippily, and I can trace them all simultaneously with lengthens of the size of it. It's worth a try. Alright. Let's put that there again. Down my fingers correctly. It can work out. It just takes loads and loads of practice. Alright. Hey guys, but that is how I made my invention, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, guys, but that is how I also, you guys, and also at the end, if you guys have high stabilization, unusual ALEC energy, then it's like, when you stop writing with the cross-structure anglers, guys, you guys really need to learn how to stabilize this, because this is burstful, okay? This is impactful. So it's like, because your unusual ALEC energy will automatically, just to like forcefully draw it out in between your hands, as if it was like some type of sword dagger knives in your hands, and then you just like throw it out. And guys, that can hit somebody, and that can hit somebody, guys. So you guys really need to learn how to stabilize that. But then, yeah, if they have a problem with that, then your unusual ALEC energy will get hostile towards the person who was tempting you, and then it becomes problematic, guys. So you guys just like highly need to learn of how to like stabilize those inwards elements within your fingers, guys. Especially when you're utilizing your cross-structure angular writing technique, guys, where you're using 2 or 3 markers, Sharpies, pens, or pencils, guys. Alright, guys, but yeah, guys. But I'll see you next time. Alright, peace out, guys. See you next time.